Hey Railbirds, Kevin here. We now have some 9-ball action for you from the 2018 Derby City Classic. Up first we have Brandon Shuff from North Carolina versus Rob Hart from Pennsylvania. Looks like Brandon wins the leg. So we are playing some Derby City rules 9-ball, which is mostly CSI rules with some deviations. It is rack your own, but it is the break is the winner's option. The 9 on the break is a win in every pocket, even though it's rack your own. The 2-ball must be racked at the back of the rack. And as always, the refoul rule is in effect. We are playing a race to 9. And I'm your host, Kevin Ross, with Railbirds Productions. Another rule is that jump cues are not allowed. You can jump a ball, but it has to be with your playing cue. It can't even be with a break cue. It has to be your playing cue. Okay, so it's going to be Brandon with the first break. Gotta do a little de-specking of the cue ball. All right, get out the angle. Get out the angle grinder. That'll get rid of whatever's on there. All right, opting for a softer break. I wouldn't call it a soft break, but it was softer than full speed. Has failed to pocket the ball. Going to bring Rob to the table. Nice opportunity to get started with. One of the two could be a little tricky. He's got that 5-ball in the way, and gotta make sure you don't hit the 6 also. Just narrowly avoid hitting the 6. Got perfect on the 2. Here, you just gotta make sure you drop back far enough so you can get past the 9. Even if you bump the 5, that's okay. Just make sure you get out past the 9. Oh, bump the 9. That works too. That might even have a little bit of a two-way shot here. That 9 might be heading towards that corner. Oh, sent that 9 for a ride. Oh, get out of the way, 9. Well, that was unfortunate. Heck, even if he kicks this in, you gotta hit it with a little bit of speed. If you hit it too soft, you're not gonna have much of a shot on the 5, if any. You might even be hooked behind the 8. That's even if you make this kick. It's not easy. Oh, and he's hit that perfectly. And does he have a shot? I think he has a shot on the 5. Ooh, looks like, oh, that looks really close. Just barely. I think I'd rather follow this with some left spin 3 rails around. He's going to draw back. Ooh. All right, he's left a bit of a tester here for Brandon. He could play safe, bank the 5 up table, leave the cue ball behind the 7. I like shooting. I think he can navigate that cue ball right between. It's 7-9 up table for the 6. 5 ball that way, cue ball that way, something like that. Maybe missed it good as long as he doesn't scratch. Missed it real good. Even got the hook with the 8. Rob's getting his kicking practice in early. Good hit. Is he going to get him behind the 7? Slow down 5. Slow down 5. Oh, well, that was unfortunate. That was unlucky. He's left it perfect for Brandon. I think he can see it. If not, it's pretty easy jump, just the bare edge. Oh, that was a very nice rail first shot. Unfortunately, didn't work out. Good opportunity for Rob to take an early lead. That's so important. Put the pressure on. Oh, get out of that side. All right. Yeah, it's so important to put the heat on early if possible, especially if you're playing against a better opponent. Sure, everybody, just come on through. All right, Rob takes the first game, 1-0, race to 9. And I have a suspicion that Rob will opt to break himself rather than passing it to Brandon. Like I said, it's winner's option, but I don't know if anybody's opted to let their opponent break. All right, Rob with the break. Both players choosing to break from the same spot. And if I was Rob, you know, I just saw Brandon break from there and didn't make a ball. I might try bringing from somewhere else, but Rob hit him differently. He made the wing ball straight in, and he's got a shot on the 1. Doesn't have to do anything special with the cue ball because he can shoot essentially a stop shot because the 2 balls practically hanging. Issue is going to be that 3 ball. Does the 3 go by the 6? I think it does. Just get back out to the middle of the table. Like so. That looks pretty good. Looks like he even has just a little bit of angle. It's going to help the cue ball go towards the 4. Very nice shot. Perfect speed. Well, if he could break and run out here and go off to an early 2-0 lead, that would be huge. Nice shot. Just get off the rail. right, this is good. Just center follow right back up towards the middle of the table is all you need here. Gonna leave yourself a little bit of angle on the 6, but not too much, so you can shoot it with some draw with some bottom left to come up for the 7. And oh no, he's missed the 5. I think he was concentrating on where he wanted to be for the 6. So was let his attention wander from the 5 a little bit. We've all done it. Now, I can't tell. This might be a little bit too much angle as I try to slow roll and hold it. Yeah, he didn't like slow rolling it. Nice cue ball control there. Navigated through there nicely. Nice shot with inside English to stay on the right line for the 7. You know, you could have shot that with some right spin and spin it around 2 rails, but then you're crossing the line for the 7. So shooting now with the inside English, let him stay on the proper line. So I like how he shot that from the 6 to the 7. Ties it up, 1 apiece. I want to thank you guys for watching, and if you haven't done so already, go and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit that subscribe button. I'd appreciate it. While you're at it, go to the Bad Boys YouTube channel too and subscribe to them. We did a lot of videos for Bad Boys as well as a lot of videos for ourselves while we're here at Derby City. So go check out the videos on the Bad Boys YouTube channel and subscribe to them too. All right, Brandon has made an adjustment. He's made the corner ball. Looked like he went with more of a cut break that time. Unfortunately, no shot on the 1. So push out. Rob's got a couple options. Well, it's more than a couple. He's got a few options here. Could elect to play safe, either kind of slow roll, try to get the cue ball behind the 5, or hit it a little bit harder, bank the 1 out of there, try to get the cue ball behind the 8. Looks like he's going with option B, trying to get the cue ball behind the 8, and I think he's left him a shot in the side. Oh yeah, he's definitely got a shot to the side. Looks like he can just slow roll this for a shot to the 2 to the corner. I wouldn't want to go down table and up table if I could avoid it, just because, you know, don't have to try to navigate around that 9 ball. And he was able to slow roll it for the 2 in the corner. No problem. All right, main issue here is going to be 4 to the 5 and then 5 to the 7. So let's make sure he leave himself you know, the proper line on the 3 so that he has good angle on the 4 to get to the 5. And I think he may have overdone this a little. So now he may have to, you know, roll the cue ball down into this area for the 4 on the side, you know, and drag the cue ball this way for the 5. Oh, he was able to hold it up for the corner. All right, this is good. It's got a nice angle. 4 to the corner, cue ball. Oops. He just wants to make sure he doesn't get straight on the 5s. You always want to leave yourself angles. You rarely want to be straight in on the ball. All right, he's left himself angle. But does that 7 go by the 9? Don't think so. I think he's going to be playing to that left side of the 7. Oh, that's perfect. That's going to hit the rail and come right off the rail into the line for the 7. Nicely done. I was going to say, you can either slow roll it to hold it up for the 8, or you can hit it with more pace and go to the end rail and back down. He just chose to just roll it in and hold up the cue ball. He's got a nice angle. He can go back and forth. He's just going to double check, make sure that he sees the angle. But this looks perfect. You know, cue ball like that. Yeah, that's perfect. Oh, perfect enough. Perfect-ish. Oh, I see an illegal rack. That 2 ball is not at the back of the rack. Not there. He just saw it. He fixed it. Players have been having a hard time getting a tight rack on this table. Actually, they've been having a hard time getting tight racks on a lot of the tables. I don't know if it's because of the plastic racks or what. All right, Brandon with the break.
Hello.
I think I'm being joined here by Mrs. Ross.
Hello. Can you hear me now?
I think so. Are we at roughly the same volume?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think we're about the same.
What do we got going on here? Brandon Shuff and Rob Hart. Playing some Derby City 9-ball.
Some Derby City 9-ball. So yeah, so some interesting differences from CSI rules, BCA rules, 9-ball.
Yeah. Yeah, the winner's option.
Winner's option. The 2-ball has to be racked at the back. No jump cues.
I think Rob's going to try and snatch his back for that 4-9. Oh, he drew the... Oh, man.
No. Oh, I thought it was going to scratch. It didn't scratch.
Huh. Yeah, and with ball in hand, I don't think Brandon will play this 4-9. Not most of maybe he is. He can roll the cue ball up, play it safe with it. Roll the cue ball up on the back of the 8 and play the combination. Let the 4 ball go down table, the cue ball come behind the 8.
Yeah, I don't mind this combination. He could run him out, but I don't mind this. With ball in hand, he's a favorite to make it.
Yeah. I thought he might follow it, though. Just put the cue ball behind the 8 just in case, right?
The backup safety,
yeah.
Sure.
He didn't need it. 9-ball center of the hole.
Yeah, he felt confident that he was going to make it. No need to play the safety.
Yeah, normally, though, you'll see, unless it's like, just straight in the hole with an open table like that, that they're more often than not, they're going for the out.
Yep, unless they think the combination is, pretty easy, they'll go for the out. Unless the out looks, more difficult than the combination, but in general, they'll go for the run out.
Now somebody with a 739 Fargo. Oh.
Although Brandon, this particular match, this is the first match of the day, and Brandon was, I don't know, over 20 minutes late getting here, and so he was rushed to get here, and only had one rack of practice balls, so he may not be shooting at 100% right now.
20 minutes late. He's lucky he wasn't playing Shane.
Yeah.
Shane had you forfeited, packed up, and gone.
Yeah, he would have been forfeited 10 minutes ago.
We saw it happen.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, yeah. Shane got a forfeit on the TV table. Yep. On our TV, the Bad Boys TV table, not the AccuStats TV table.
Yeah. Yeah, that match was supposed to have been recorded, but
we
ended up not being.
The old, was that the 4 or 5 rail position there?
Oh. You fell up the stairs? Is that what that was? Only a teenager can fall upstairs. That's not a real big gap for position on the 4 here. Is he going to shoot this in the corner and roll down for it? I didn't know if it passed the 7 there. Shooting it in the side, it was tight trying to get shape on that 4.
Yeah, that was a pretty nice touch. Good speed. If he's straight in, he can stop it or even draw back. Maybe even draw to the rail and back out a little bit for a better line on this.
He's going to be rubbing this 9 ball.
From this angle, it looks like it might hit one of those 2 balls. From the other angle, it may or may not look like it's going to hit it.
It might just go right between both of them for this.
Yeah, it looks to me like it might.
Yep.
That's a nice shot. That's going to be pretty good speed.
Bounce out. Nice shot, Brandon.
Yeah.
Slide off of it for the 8.
Yeah, he could go either way. He could follow the cue ball this way, which is the way I like to do it. He could also draw, back out.
Yeah, because the first way, the going forward, if you underhit it, the 8 goes in this lower right-hand corner as well.
Yeah. The main reason I like the follow versus draw is, you're going with the cue ball instead of against it, and shooting that draw, you might miscue on that, like, I don't know, 1 every 20 times you shoot it. Following it, you'll miscue like 1 out of every 1,000.
Well, and that, and pockets accept more with with follow than they do with draw.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with shooting it with draw there. No. It's just my preference would be to follow it on that particular shot, just because it seemed like.
Yeah, well, you have room that you have lots of room that way for. A little extra adrenaline, or, you tighten up a little bit and you underhit it. And I said that 8 goes in that other corner. Back out to the center of the table, it goes in,
I know there are some players that, given a choice between follow and draw, they'll draw it every single time, and others will follow it every time.
I like to draw my rock.
I like drawing, but I mean, I tend to follow more than draw in situations like that.
Yeah, because it opens up the pocket.
Yeah, you can. Yeah, like I said, it also it's you're working with the cue ball instead of against it.
Yeah, not going against the grain.
I don't want to have to work that hard. Just let go with the flow.
All right, so Brandon has elected to break, it looks like.
Yeah, he is electing his option to break. Yeah.
Yep. I never heard of such a thing.
Winner's option.
Winner's option. Is anybody gonna? Is 2 going in the side? Oh.
Yeah, because that was a thing that like years ago, before everyone started playing alternate break. Years ago, Alan Hopkins used to always argue for alternate break, that he didn't like winner break. Not because Alan Hopkins has a bad 9-ball break, maybe he does, I don't know, but
Yeah.
but because his argument was, what if you don't break good, you're not breaking good that day, you're breaking them for your opponent every time.
Yeah.
You're breaking and making nothing, and let your opponent run out every time you break.
Yeah, but if he's breaking good, do you want to let him break?
Well, you should be able to have the option.
Yeah. He was trying to come 2 rails in behind that 6, and
I think he
Rob
just came up short, I think.
Yeah.
Not that he's really left a shot.
No. Well, I don't know. You can cut this one into the side if you wanted to. I think he's got just enough to cut it in.
Yeah. Or even just kick it, kick behind it this way. One ball goes that way, cue ball comes back this way.
Yeah, if you make it in the side, you've got to. Yeah, he was going for the side.
I think he was cutting it at the side.
Yeah. Hey, Brandon hit that with speed to come back out for the 2 ball.
Yeah, kind of a two-way shot. Figuring if he misses it, that he probably won't leave a shot. It'll probably get messed up with those other balls, like it has.
Yeah, so now you cut the 1 into the 8 and let, hopefully the cue ball comes up into the 9 or something like that, or just...
Or cue ball back this way.
Yeah. Let it use
a
the 8.
Bit of spin. He's trying. That's what he's trying. And actually, he's going to get him with the 9. He's got him.
Yep.
It's a good shot.
There you go, Rob. Good shot.
I think you can see the edge, but definitely not enough to make it.
Well, yeah, the edge is straight at the corner pocket. I think I like 2 rail kicking this. Yeah.
That's what he's looking at.
Yeah. You could make the 9. There's a good chance for a safe.
Yeah, that might kick the 1 up table and leave the cue ball behind the 8 or the 9.
Yeah.
Or even a 7.
Yeah, or if you hit the other side of the 1, you can bank it in, cut it in the other corner. Play safe. Cue ball goes up table. 1
Looks
ball.
like he's just kicking 1 rail.
Yeah, it's his prerogative.
Mm-hmm.
So that 8 ball's going.
Oh, he's got him hooked.
Oh, yeah, he's able to stick it nice.
I think he's got him hooked.
Relatively easy jump shot. If oh no, they have to jump with their full cue here, playing cue.
That's right. You can't even use the break cue.
But even with a full playing cue, it's a pretty easy jump. Swerve it.
Assuming you have a hard tip on your cue. If you shoot with like a soft tip, it's darn near impossible to jump with your playing cue.
He may need to just swerve it a little bit. It looks like Rob's looking at kicking at this. Just short of the side pocket. Little bit of left English just to help it out towards the 1.
Yeah, it looks like he's just looking at just the 1 railer.
Yeah, just short of the side pocket.
Looks like
he's aiming long and shortening it up.
Yeah, it looks like the natural line is to the left of the side pocket.
Oh,
he's going 3 rails at
wow.
it. Oh, that was a nice try.
Yeah, and just missed hitting it. Just Brandon ball in hand. They are playing 3 foul rule.
Yeah, absolutely. Which apparently they were during the 1 pocket too, even though Rick Jones gave me bad info.
Yeah.
Bad Rick.
Shame on you, Rick Jones.
He's just the owner of the company that runs this tournament and tournament director. What does he know?
Nah, he knows nothing. But yeah, they were playing a 3 foul rule in the 1 pocket as well.
Brett Baker knew.
Yeah, we'll see. Next time, ask Brett.
Ask Brett, not Rick.
Yeah, so Brandon's got on the funny side of this 2-ball. He's going to have to draw into traffic.
He can hold it up. He only has just a little bit of angle.
Yeah, okay, yeah, he can just slide off
Yeah.
towards the center of the table
Yeah, draw
here.
to about here. Yeah, the problem is going to be that 4-ball. He's going to have to get.
He may need to. You going to draw underneath it from the 3?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. He wants to make sure he gets a nice angle on the 3. Well, actually, from this angle, with angle, he could go like this way. He could go something like that.
Yeah, catch the gap between the 5-6. He could draw straight up underneath
try to
this.
draw straight up this way. He's trying to get past it, and I think he's straight in.
Yeah, almost straight into that lower left corner there.
That worked out. Nice shot.
Yeah, a little jacked up, but you just pop this one down there. Hold your cue ball right there for 5.
All he has to do is just shoot a stop shot, so it shouldn't be a problem. Nice shot.
And do you go to the side rail and back out for this? Let your stroke out a little bit on this one.
Yeah, so we're hit it a little. I mean, well, for my preference, I would rather stay out towards the middle of the table.
Now he's going to have to come 2 rails out of this upper left corner for the 7-ball.
Yeah, and by going that way, you're going across the line of the 7. So speed control is more critical.
Man, he's overrun it a little bit. He should be okay here. He's just going to go back and forth and probably shoot the 9 in the same hole unless he wants to hit it with a little more pace and shoot it.
Yeah, that's what I think. Option B.
Little more pace.
Yeah. No, he's going option A.
He's at the 50-yard line.
He's kind of 50. I thought he would hit it a little bit harder for opposite pockets.
Yeah, he should still be all right. This is a spot shot.
Yeah, he's supposed to make this.
Not exactly a spot shot, but, same line.
Center of the hole.
Yep. Nice out, Brandon. Hey, that's us.
That is us.
Kevin Sherry Ross.
Railbirds Productions.
Yeehaw. Don't forget to tune into our live stream coming up.
We do have a live stream coming up.
Yeah.
The Western BCA 8-Ball Championships from the Oregon coast, Lincoln City.
Yeah. Can't be there, tune in. And if you're there, tune in.
The largest regional BCA tournament in the country. The only thing bigger is BCA Nationals.
Yep. That is correct.
They have over 1,500 players signed up, and there's still time for more sign-ups.
No, isn't it over?
I thought they could still pay a late fee.
I think that one's...
Are they past the late fee deadline
I think that one's just passed.
Okay. Well, they have almost 1,600 players signed up, and each player is signed up for an average of almost 2
Almost 2 events. You can play scotch doubles, singles, and team event down there.
Yep, you can play all 3. They don't overlap.
Yeah, if you're a Western BCA member, it is not open to any BCA member.
No, you have to be in the region of the Western BCA, which does not include California. It's just the Pacific Northwest.
Yep.
Washington, Oregon, and I think Idaho.
Idaho, I'm part of Canada now. They actually have leagues that are going up into Canada because they have, the...
Is that how Stan gets to play every year?
Well, Stan was coming down into the States. This is something new that they just got a place up there. I was read something about it on, or heard, maybe I heard it on the Players Club tournament.
Yeah, it's crazy that it's the largest regional in the country, and it doesn't even include California, even though it's right up the road from California.
Yeah, anyways.
Yeah, back to the action here.
Yeah, Rob made a nice hit there, but he didn't get any reward for it.
It's left Brandon practically ball in hand position on the 1, unfortunately.
Yeah, the 8-ball, it's got to get angle. It looks like the 8 does go into that upper left-hand corner pocket, but you got to get good on it.
Looks to me like it goes. I think key is going to be like 4 to the 5. That's going to be a key shot.
Yeah.
And 7 to the 8. You just have to have good speed from the 7 to the 8. Those are going to be the key shots, I think, this rack. But mainly the 4 to the 5.
Yeah, so here he wants to be to the center of the table or further, so that if he has to go to the side rail to go at the 4, he doesn't, he doesn't want the angle running at the 4 ball
Right.
from the
So
3.
here's the straight in line. He wants to be somewhere on this side of straight in, not over here.
And he's played that quite nicely. He's got it where he can just pop this down a few inches for the 4.
Yeah, he's dead straight in. So yeah, just roll forward, 6 inches or so.
Yeah, you don't need to try and get all the way down there and then even put that 7 ball in play.
Yeah, it's
Little bottom follow is what he's doing, it looks like. A little stun.
Yeah, the old stun forward. Although he's got maybe a little bit
Too much?
kind of a funny angle here where, if he was like a little bit straighter like here, he could draw back up there. He's looking at playing out here in the middle, which is like, that's a tough, 5 to the 6, you got to go back up and down table. So you'd want to get all the way down. I think he can still get there with draw by coming this way.
Yeah, because that 9 ball's sticking its head out there for going just straight back up table.
Yeah, and shooting right spin it's not really. I don't really like that.
Yeah. I mean, you can shoot it, but these are diamonds. They're
So I think
it looks like he's coming backwards.
All right, how's the speed? Looks pretty good.
Nice.
Oh, hold on, slow down, cue ball.
Well, it's good speed there, Brandon. Did he get kind of straight?
No, he's got a little angle. He can go to the rail and back out.
Right here, he may draw it to the back at him and spin it down table.
He has options.
Some bottom right or.
He has options. He has a little bit of angle. He can go forward. He can even just slide off of it. He could draw back. He could have done all 3.
No.
Well, not all 3. He could have done any of the 3.
No. And here he just wants to get. He wanted to get high of the 8.
Right there. That'd be pretty good. Well, maybe right about there.
Yeah. Yeah, because if you're low of it, it's pretty easy to hit 9 first.
You don't want to be running into the 9 with the cue ball, basically.
Well, I don't know. Where does it go? At the side pocket?
If you're lucky. If you're unlucky, it lands on the rail.
I mean, in the hole.
Mm-hmm.
Just shoot the billiard. Uh-oh, this is too quick.
Uh-oh.
There's a pocket down there, Brandon. Mayday.
Yikes. Do you try to cut this 8 in, or maybe you bank it at the side?
I would rather
the 2-way.
I'd rather bank it at the bank it back at you.
If I was banking it, I'd be banking it at the side and holding the cue ball for kind of a 2-way. But he's
just cutting it straight in.
Confident cutting it in. That's a nice shot. Well, slow down. Slow down, 9.
Man, it just hit the point outside the pocket there.
Yeah, you hit that about as full as you could and still make the 8.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this it's a bit of a tester. This is missable.
Yeah, back. I like the back cut here.
Yeah, to the left. That's the way I would cut it.
And it's what Brandon was looking at.
He doesn't have to make this one.
And he hasn't. He's missed it good. Is it going to come all the way down to the end rail?
He's missed it good. He left it tough.
Well, Rob's got to, be.
It's got to come with a shot here.
Yeah, but you're lucky to be up there shooting the ball.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh yeah, he'd rather be doing this than watching Brandon rack.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, going to take his time. A couple looks at it. Let's hit this with a nice stroke and.
Trying to err on the side of overcutting if you should miss it.
Center of the hole.
That's the best way to shoot it.
Just center of the hole.
Don't
he's
scratch.
way overcut it.
And he scratched. That's too bad.
Yeah. When it rains, there's a tsunami. Hey, look, that's us sitting there.
Don't ruin the illusion. All right. Brandon extends his lead 6-1, race to 9.
What illusion is that?
Like, there you went.
When you use past tense when you're talking about the tournament, that doesn't ruin the illusion? You most certainly did.
I am not.
Now. Coffee. I had coffee. I don't know why I didn't bring it back in. All right, here we go. Brandon the break.
Going with the cut break again. He's made the corner ball, and he can see the one.
Nice, got a pretty straight in combination here.
5-ball.
Yeah.
Running interference here with his cueing. Oh, nice shot, and he's got a shot on the one. Yeah, it looks like if he cuts it in, cue ball's going this way. Well, actually, it looks to me like it's going to come more like this. Then you're kind of going across the 3, so you need good speed. Good speed control on this shot. Or just run into the 5 and end up perfect. That works. And that looks like that's going to be pretty good speed. He's pointing over there. This is fine. Roll to the end rail, back up. It's fine right where it is. Cue ball up in this like that. Oh, wow, he's missed it. And he's left it safe. Missing good is a skill. Oh, get in there. Get in there. Oh, man. But he's left it safe. Right back at you. Although it's not nearly as safe as Brandon's safe. Did he just drop a truck down the pocket?
It looks like he can rail first this off the side.
This one's a lot easier than the one Rob was just kicking at.
The cue ball's going to be heading right up between 5, 6 for a shot on the 5.
Yeah, just rail first. Just tap it in. Well, he's hit it harder than I was thinking, but
yeah,
it worked
turned
out.
All right. Smelling like a rose.
Good speed, maintain proper angle.
Yeah, probably go 2 rails at the 8. Side rail below the side pocket and then above the side pocket.
Or even 3 rails.
3 rails, yeah, going to use the end rail. And that's a nice line. He's going to be going straight at the line.
Yep, just above
chasing
the side.
shape.
Just above the side pocket. Coming straight at the 9. He's a little bit more distance than ideal, but he should be able to handle this.
He's a player. Oh!
Oh, and is he going to leave it tough again? Oh, he's
yeah, wow.
man, missing good is a skill.
Can do no wrong, and when he does, it's okay.
I got to work on my missing skills. I don't miss nearly as good as he does.
Yeah, Rob's like, neither do I.
I want to miss like Brandon. All right, straight back. Oh, is that hard enough to get there?
Yeah, but it's...
Oh, wow.
2 diamonds off, that's straight in the hole. Brandon ain't missing it again. 7-1. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for us.
Yes, please.
Tell all your friends.
Yeah, hit it for us. I can't reach it, so can you reach it for me?
Yeah, go get that for me. And while you're at it, click on that little bell to let you know when we go live.
Which we will be doing in a couple weeks.
3 weeks from Sunday.
Depending on when you're watching this video.
Yeah.
If you're watching this a year from now,
it already happened.
Never mind. Then be sure to check out the 2019 Western BCA, which we may or may not be doing.
Yeah. But it'll be happening.
It will be happening.
All right, whack.
All right. Decided he didn't like the cut break anymore. Went for the more solid hit, and he's made the ball. And
he's got just enough to cut this one in. It looks like.
Does he? Man, it's close.
And it looks like, if he can't, he might be able to squirt it in, or at least bring it in off the rail.
Spin off the rail.
Yeah, but it looks like just enough to cut this in. Man, that's close. Nah. If you haven't been to Derby City, it's something, and you love pool, it's one of the tournaments you got to go to.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. A lot of practicing.
Uh-huh.
Just enough to cut it in.
Just enough, and
you're going to get kicked out a little bit for an even better shot on the 2.
Even better.
Yeah, this one just center ball. Just, whoa, hey, there's a camera there.
Yeah, he found it.
Oh.
Hey, he's missed it, and Rob's
got a shot.
He's got a shot. All right, Rob, run him out.
You can do it.
A little bit of a tricky shot to start with. You gotta like really slow roll this because the table is running kind of fast. You gotta just baby this in.
Well, at least the side of the 3 that he's shooting at was open almost all the way down the table, so you could let it extend out a little bit if you. Yeah.
So he can shoot this with some inside English to hold it up, or he can even shoot with some outside and go short side on the 4. I think I like the inside English. And that's what he's doing.
Don't tie up the 5. He's got to draw this straight back for the 5 in the side. The 5-6 is pretty straight on for a combination if you don't get down there. But I look for him to be down there far enough to, you cut this in the side pocket.
Yes, no problem.
And he's going to draw out of this upper corner, it looks like. Depends on how much he digs into this. Now he's just sliding off of it. He's actually on the wrong side of the 6.
Yeah, he is a little bit on the wrong side, so just shoot the stop shot. The cue ball's going to drift away a little bit, so it's going to be a little bit of a cut on the 7, but...
Yeah, you're going to be drifting to the left just a few inches.
So just, take the longer shot. You should be okay here.
Yeah, and natural center ball. A little bit of left English to come, high of the 9 and play the 9 in the same corner.
Or bump it for perfect.
Run into it for perfect like that.
There you go. That works too.
Yeah, so he hit it with center and forgot the left English. Wiped his feet a little bit, but there you go. Another one on the scoreboard for Rob. And then gets to break him.
Yeah, I was chatting with Rob a little bit, before this match, and I like Rob. He's a pretty easygoing, laid-back guy.
Mm-hmm.
I like his demeanor at the table. He's doesn't look like he's letting any of this bother him. Like
No.
maybe Brandon got a couple lucky rolls here and there. Andy's behind in the score, but he's not letting any of that bother him. He's getting up there and he's doing his thing.
No, he was actually practicing on the table when we first started setting up the for the one pocket.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, hey, if you need me to get out of the way, no, do you need any help setting up? Can I do anything for you? It was really nice.
Yeah, nice guy. But basically, I like his attitude at the table.
Yeah. He's positive. He's playing pool, and that's all that matters to him.
Mm-hmm. He's just happy to be here, and he really is. He's happy. He's having fun. Well, maybe not at this exact moment. It's maybe not be a lot of fun, but
yeah. Well, he hasn't left Brandon a shot here. Rob came up dry on the break. It looks like Brandon's going to be rolling out down table. Just wants to let him see the edge. It's come out a little further than he wanted.
Yeah. We can cut this thin, nice and soft, where the one just nudges over behind the 2-8 and the cue ball comes back out. Yeah, just kind of nudge that one ball over a little. Cue ball comes back out.
Yep. Just barely touch it.
That's what he's doing. Oh, the one ball's right where he wanted it to be, but that cue ball went to the right a little bit too far.
Yeah, it looks like Brandon can cut this one in.
Yeah, I think he's got a shot.
And it's going to probably run right into the 2. Unless he can avoid it. Is he spinning out? Yeah, it looked like it was going to run right into the 2 ball. He missed it trying to spin it not to hit the 2. And hasn't really left Rob a shot.
Yeah.
I don't even know if he can cross this.
He's got a tough rail first shot, or he can try to just hit and stick, kick it out of there. And that's what he's doing. Nice hit and stick.
Is he going to get him hooked with this 8?
He's left distance and the cue ball on the rail, so this is not an easy shot. And we've seen Brandon is struggling a little bit.
Yeah. Well, all he has to do here, though, is make this ball. And you're going to be able to see the 2. That 2-8, I don't... Huh? Hit the ball a little bit full and broke up the...
Slow down, one ball.
Yeah.
All right, I think he's got a shot.
Yeah, you're going to have to play this 2-8. Or find a place to play safe.
Yeah, cue ball position for the 2-8 combination. You want to be over this way as far as you can.
Yeah.
You don't want to be playing it from over here, because then the balls will be going in the wrong direction.
Yeah.
And that's what he's doing. He's getting over to the left as far as he can. The further to the left the cue ball is on this shot, the more likely you are to have a shot on the 2 after you make the 8 ball.
Yeah, because the 2 ball is going over towards the 5 when you make the 8.
Oh, no.
Oh, wow. It should have been going over towards it, but he had hit the 8 full. So the 2 ball just stuck there instead of moving sideways some.
Right.
Oh, that's the 3 ball, not the 5.
Yeah, we know what you meant.
Yeah. Well, I thought the 3 ball was the 5 ball. Draw it back. Just be sure you get past the 7. That's where you want to come up long, if anything.
Yeah. You'd rather go past straight in on the 5 rather than come up short. If you come up short, then the cue ball's going, like at the 6, when you got to probably draw it and go to the rail and back out.
Or hooked.
Yeah.
You're going to draw down below the 7 here for the 7 in the side.
Yeah, a little short.
Yeah, he can run around 3 rails.
And once it comes up that 3rd rail, he wasn't going to be coming straight at the 8, so he can even go beyond the center of the table, get closer to the 8 if he wants, and that's what he's doing. He's elected to
chase shape.
Get up a little bit closer to the 8.
Following this around, that's a nice line, straight
Yeah.
at the 9 ball.
Yeah, once it comes off that last rail, it's coming straight at the 9, which is the way you want to play position.
Mm-hmm. Straight up that line. And you'd rather have 3 feet to stop than
Then
3 inches.
All right, that puts Brandon on the hill.
Now we've got other Derby City action for you.
Yeah, got plenty more matches coming up.
Coming out. 1 pocket already out there. Bunch on Bad Boys.
Yep, go check them out too.
Brandon would like to break and run here and just end this.
Or just make the 9 on the break. It counts.
Yeah, and all the pockets. And he's made the 1, and
he's got a window. Yep, he's got a window.
There's window. He works for Pella. Oh.
Yeah, some bottom left, draw right back straight towards the 7. Maybe for the 3 on the side. He's looking.
It looks like he's got an angle where the cue ball will be working more up the side rail than straight back at the 7.
That's what I meant. Bottom left,
Yeah.
this way, out this way, type of thing for the 3 on the side.
Oh, okay.
Is what I was.
Using the rail.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he was looking at to see if the 3 goes by the 5, but I didn't think it did. If it does, then yeah, that's easier. Nope, he's going for the 3 on the side. I think he's still got it.
Yeah, well, the cue ball just went past there, and so it looks like he's still got room to shoot it. And he's probably going to go to the end rail and back out for the 4.
Yep, back to the middle of the table.
Just past the center.
That's pretty good.
2 rails back out for the 5.
Yeah, I would
Just
definitely use the second rail.
Yeah, you don't want to try and hold that stop on the way in, and then you end up with the wrong angle. There, you just shoot and stop, and playing the 6 in the other corner. Roll it forward a few inches for the 7 in the side.
Yeah, here you just want to take an extra second to see where you want to be on this 7, because you want to be good on the 7 so that you end up straight in on the 8. You don't want to have you don't want to have a weird angle on the 8 here. So take an extra second, see where you want to be on the 8.
And he's going to go to the rail and back out for the 8 here.
And, he's ended up funny on this.
Yeah, he's going to have to shoot them both in the same pocket, I think. And shoot the 8 up in the corner. He's got to hit this with a little bit of top to take that point out of play on that side pocket.
I don't know that he can shoot it in the corner with follow. I think if he wants to go to the corner, I think he's going to have to draw and maybe even draw 3 rails around.
That's what he's probably think that's what he was just looking at with his cue stick there.
Or even cut the 8 in the side and let the cue ball follow 3 rails around. That's what he's doing. He's going to cut it in the side, cue ball 3 rails around. He's overhit
3, 4, and going to come down.
Yeah, he's overhit it slightly.
49.5 yard line.
He's overhit it slightly, but I look for him to make this shot.
If he was a gambler, you would
there
go
it is.
Center of the hole.
All right. Brandon defeats Rob 9-2.
Are you sure? He's racking again.
No, I'm not sure. I thought that was. Did I double count a game in there somewhere?
He must have. Because Brandon is racking like there's another game to be played.
Huh. All right. Well, then, I guess he only has 8. I must have double counted a game. Sorry about that, Rob.
He may have 8.
Maybe he has 9, and maybe he forgot to mark a game.
Huh.
Maybe he's going to try to beat him 10-2. I don't know. All right, now's the time to make your comeback, Rob. I don't remember double counting a game, but
hey, you apparently did.
I must have.
It was probably my fault. I distracted you.
I blame you.
Now, can Brandon see this deuce?
Yeah, it's right there. See?
You'd have
I
to,
don't know. Maybe.
but even if you can you get back down table? I mean, you got to really dig into this
Well, the thing
ball
is,
here.
if you shoot this with bottom left, the left English will cause the cue ball to deflect to the right a little bit around the 4, and then it's going to curve back in.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you want to shoot it with bottom left anyway to get back for the 3. So
Yeah, you got to get into.
you can kind of squirt it around the 4 a little bit. Sorry, what were you saying?
What Glenn, when I was working with Glenn Atwell, he calls the crotch of the cue ball way down there in no man's land, bottom left, to suck this cue ball almost right back at, like, it would be coming back at like the 7 ball if you can dig in there deep enough.
Right.
It takes a really pretty stroke, but man, does it look nice when it does.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and all that, and that left spin will deflect the cue ball to the right a little bit, so it'll miss the 4, and then and then it curves back in a little. Even with a level cue, it's still going to do it. It's not a massé shot.
And Brandon's kind of masséing this a little bit.
Yeah, he was jacking up a little. He was trying to massé. So maybe that 4 was sticking out there a little bit further than we thought.
Its head was a little bit bigger than we thought. Yeah, or he wasn't taking into account the little bit of squirt there that was going to happen with all the English. It looks like that 2 might just have enough room to squeak past that 6.
He's lining up the combination. It's a tough shot from here. I mean, I almost like banking the 2 at that bottom left corner with some right spin around 3 rails for the 3.
Or you can just bank the 2 down and put the cue ball behind the 8.
Can do that too.
He wants to shoot. Doesn't want to let Brandon back at the table.
I mean, I don't blame him. Very nice shot.
Nice shot,
Rob.
shot.
Come on, give him some
Good
angle. All right, it looks like he has just enough angle. He can high left, follow 2 rails back towards the 7 ball.
Don't do that. I got angle. I ain't got angle thing.
Oh, that looks perfect.
Nice shot. Down there.
Yeah. A little bit of center follow. It should maybe just a hair of right spin. Should just miss the 9. Just gotta hit it nice and soft though. And that was just center follow. I don't think he put any left. I don't think he put any right spin on it. And that was perfect.
Now, does he draw it to the side rail and back out for the 5, or does he have the angle to just stun?
I think he has angle where he's got to draw to the rail and back out.
Oh, don't go too deep.
You actually put some reverse English on that to kill it off the rail. So, all right, this is
a little tester here.
It is.
But all you got to do is make the ball. Cue ball's going to go back and forth for the 7 for you.
Yeah, just don't try to get too close to the 7. Just center ball back and forth.
Yep. Nice shot.
Like that. That's good. Leave some angle. Leave some angle so you can follow 3 rails.
No, he's
right. That's good.
There you go.
Follow 3 rails.
That looks. Yeah, that's what he's doing. Catch the 4th rail.
Oh, that looks nice. Off the rail, leave some angle. He's got angle, I think. Looks like he has angle.
And if he doesn't have a lot, he's got the angle where he can suck back to the side rail with some bottom right and spin down table.
Well, it looks like he has enough angle to high left, follow 2 rails back out.
Yeah, that's what he's shooting.
Good stroke.
Nice
good speed.
Center of the hole.
Nice out.
Very nice out, Rob.
All right. Rob's still alive.
Yeah.
Right,
Shot
now
that
just-
combination so that he didn't have to let Brandon back to the table.
Yeah,
and
now just break and run 5 more.
No.
6 more. 6 more.
You gotta
6,
do
not 5.
6.
Yeah, don't do 5. 5 would be, don't do
Yeah.
5 and then let him win. That would be heartbreaking. So do 6. Heartbreaking. Get it? Never mind.
That was bad.
It was, yeah. So I don't really think that these plastic racks, they're not replacing the wooden racks. They're replacing the even cheaper plastic racks that they used to have.
Yeah.
The thinner plastic ones is what they used to have, and now they have the better plastic racks, none of which are replacing the wooden racks.
Okay, good.
They just upgraded their plastic racks is all.
Has Rob made a ball? He has not made a ball.
I hope so for his sake.
Oh, and that 4-9 is juicy.
Hey, you just
You got to get to it.
got to get to it, and this is not an easy shot to start with.
No. Oh, yeah, all you got to do is make the one. You got to hit it with a little finesse and not speed so that you don't scratch. But the natural path is to come 2 rails around that 7.
From this angle, it looks like you can shoot the one to the right with follow 2 rails.
Yeah.
I don't know if it looks the same from the other angle. It looks like it's a little bit too far this side of like the second diamond where it's going to be coming real close to that corner pocket. Like if that one was a little bit farther forward, it would be no problem. It might be, from this angle. Actually, from this angle, it looks like shooting it with center follow to that right corner doesn't necessarily look like a scratch, but it might hit the 7 on the way out.
Yeah. It looks to me like it's 2 rails out, just missing the 7.
Yeah, he's looking at shooting this like a center ball pop kind of.
And running at the 7.
One ball that way, kind of cue ball this way.
Ah.
Just missing the 7. Oh.
Or we're cutting it the other way. Well, here's another opportunity for Rob.
Yeah, and I don't think you can even hold this up for like the 2 in the corners. You have to come past it for the 2 in the side.
For the side, yeah. You can come down to the end, right off of the bottom rail and back up towards the 2.
Yeah, between the 6-8.
Yeah. A little bit of center ball. Should come right off that rail. Right about the diamond. Oh. Hit the 6, that's all right. He can cut this in the side and go straight at the 3, or he can go up to the corner.
Yeah, he's dead straight to the corner, so that wouldn't give him any angle to get to the 3. So I think he's forced to cut this to the side, which is okay. Just center follow.
Yeah, cue ball's going straight at the 3.
Did he make it? Oh no.
No, just overcut it.
Yeah, just caught the point.
He was trying to hold it up, and he didn't need to. Look at all the room he had.
Yeah, hit a little. If he would have hit it full enough to make it, that would have slowed the cue ball down even more. You would have been even farther away from the 3.
No, well, I think he overcut it because he was trying to hold it up. He hit it with some kill or something, or maybe he didn't hit it with kill really, but he trying to hold it, and he had 2 or 3 more feet he could have gone, and been comfortable. Another 2 feet. And that's a nice line for this 4-9 combination and what should be the match.
All right, I'm sure he has at least 9 games now.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, so Brandon for sure defeats Rob Hart. I don't know if he's rebought yet or not.
Yep.
But thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Railbirds TV on YouTube.
And Bad Boys TV on YouTube.
Yeah, so catch you next time.
Peace.